Have you ever gone into a show with little to no expectations whatsoever, only to be pleasantly surprised realizing that the show was much better than you first anticipated? Well, that was my experience with a show you probably never heard of, Baldr Force EXE. I bought this 4-episode OVA for $5 at Walmart and as such expected the price to reflect the title. Also, considering I never heard the show once in my months of watching anime and for the life of me I could not find it on any of my friends' Mal pages. Needless to say, I expected the show to range anywhere from terrible to mediocre, but I can happily say I was wrong. And while this show is not an amazing show, it definitely exceeded my expectations, and for that I would like for the show to get a little bit more recognition, and that's why I'm making this video here today. So let's get started on this video for the 4-episode OVA, Baldr Force EXE. So Baldr Force EXE is a 4-episode OVA series. In this age there are two developed worlds, the real world and the Wire, or the virtual network world. Soma Toru belongs to a hacking group Steppenwolf which runs around the network freely. They attack the database of the UN forces as their last word. During this attack, Toru is arrested by the army. In exchange for letting him free, he has to work for an anti-hacker organization, the first squad from the UN Security Force Information Administration Bureau. But that is just the beginning of the story. Underneath it all is much more, but I won't go into it to avoid spoilers. So starting off with what the show does right, the story aspect of this show is sound. It may not be the most original content out there, but this show takes the story and molds it as its own. The best part about the story is how dark it is. Never in my life would I have expected the show to get as dark as it did, but as per the usual for the show, I was pleasantly surprised. This show carries a lot of dark themes, of what the show is, being only 4 episodes, carries a great atmosphere. The main characters, and one particular side character, are above average and are really as good as it gets for a 4-episode OVA. They all have good backstories and above average development, but the side characters, we'll talk about them later if you catch my drift. The art is good with well-drawn backgrounds and some great character designs. Ren in particular, look at her, she's adorable. The animation is about 70-30. The mechs are CGI, as mechs usually are, and the animation is pretty good for the majority. The sound was really good. The opening was one of the best I've heard in a while, and the soundtrack itself had those moments that I rarely see where I just say, wow, this soundtrack is amazing. The ending and conclusion of this show was also exactly what you want from an ending. A no holds barred, no cliffhanger, no BS ending left me 100% satisfied, and that's exactly what an ending needs. So now on to the bad. The story itself, given the length, isn't as good as it could have been. Some aspects to the story remain unexplained. There are some things the show missed out on. The side characters, with the exception of one in particular, are severely underdeveloped. Most of them you just don't care for. The main antagonist is just one of those evil to be evil types with a standard motivation. As I said before, the art is CGI. For the most part, it was good, but I can't overlook all the times the animation became choppy and unnatural. In the end, Baldr Force EXE is a show that exceeded my expectations. I believe the show is underrated for what it is and is often overlooked. I think the show is a great watch if you like shows with short length, mech shows, or shows with good dark undertones and themes that are not afraid to make someone's head explode into blood in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, no, right, it's great. I don't think the show is for everyone though. I do feel that some of you may watch the show based on my recommendation and end up not liking it. That's why I'm saying here to watch at your own risk. But honestly, I do feel that for a show with only 4 episodes, you can't really go wrong given the small amount of time you had to invest. Right now, I'm just attempting to bring the show to light, so maybe you guys could be as pleasantly surprised as I was and hopefully see an enjoyable show you may have overlooked otherwise. So that wraps it up for my mini review type dealie of Baldr Force EXE. Hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys check this anime out because it really is a good show. I think it's also really underrated, especially for what it is. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. My name is EnergyPants, and I will see you guys next time.